Hi, my name is Fazluman and we will discuss what is the AND or an in a logical operator in the SQL and how can we use it in the Google BigQuery. So first of all, this is our table and we are going to use this table in our series. So these are the column. So basically when you apply the to filter, like you are using the where clause and you applying the to filter, like you are saying that in the traffic source column there must be the Google present, and in the country column there must be the United States present. So if the both condition is true, then and logical operator would work. If the one is wrong, then the and logical operator would not work. But in the when you use the or operator, if the one is true from both condition, if you say that in the traffic source um, Snapchat is present, but the Snapchat is not present. But in the country column, you put the condition that United States present. But the our if the our this condition United States present, but in the second column Snapchat is not present, then the or condition would work. For the or operator, there is from these two conditions, one condition must be true. But for and operator, their both condition must be true. So let through the query we check that this is the BigQuery interface and you have to click there SQL query. So you have to select. So so we are using to select traffic source and country column. So we have to give the name country, put the comma, and so traffic source. So now we have to tell them where our table is present, because we know that it is our data set name. You can see this is our data set marketing series. So you have to provide the data set name marketing series and put the comma. After that you have to tell them what is the table name. So our table name would be appeared. So the table name is July marketing data. So now I have to write July marketing data. So basically now I am going to put the condition where. So now my first condition is that the country is equal to United States. Okay, this is my first, but I want to apply the second filter and I will use the and logical operator and I will put that the traffic source must contain Google. So these are my two condition. One, so this is showing the error. So I just put the wrong spelling here. So let me correct it. I so now it is showing no error. So just I run the query. So you will see that the result would be appeared. In the result you can see that our both condition are fulfilled in the traffic. So only Google is present, in the country only United States present. But when our AND operator would not work, if you apply that, if you like you said that in the traffic source Snapchat would be present, but we already know that in our traffic source I think Snapchat is not present, but it means that our one condition is wrong. But when you run this query, so this will not work. So you will see that there is no display, there is no data display, and our query would not work. So for the AND operator, both condition must be true. But this condition is trueable So this condition is trueable for the or. So if I apply the or, okay, or because in the or our one condition is true, because our first condition is true, because in the country column United States is present, but our second condition is wrong. Traffic source is not containing the Snapchat. But in if you apply the or, this query will be work, because for the or only one condition must be true. You have to see the result. So let's see the result. So now you can see that in for the when we apply the or, our first condition is true, but he does not pick our second condition. He give the result. So when you use the or, so if you only one condition is true, the or would work. So now what is the in? Basically in is the multiple usage of or. So like if you put the condition that in the in the country column there must be United States present, there must be Brazil present, there must be United Kingdom present. If one of them is not present, our query will be work. So how can we use the in condition? So like country, so this is the country in, you have to put the bracket. Now the United States, so United States, now I put the comma, and let me check what is other countries present like the Brazil. So put the comma, and so the first name would be capital Brazil, and like we put the another name which is not present in our column like United Kingdom, like we put India. So but we put this is not present in a column, but because the in is multiple or, then our query will be work. So we will run this query. So we will see the result would be appeared. So let me see the result. So now you can see that so the traffic source is the Google. So we'll run the query. So you can see that it is showing the United States, but I just put the wrong name, but the result is appearing. So the data would be selected from these two countries, which is United States and Brazil. So basically you can use the in logical operator when you have to list of names, list of the filters you want to list of these specific filters, and you can put the filter name. So this is from me. So thank you so much.